We have also decided that it will not going to be business as usual. We have these meetings, Africa, US meeting, Africa, Europe, Africa, Turkey, Africa,
India.
Now we are waiting for, there is another one, Africa, Russia.
And Africa, Japan.
And Africa, Japan. We have made the decision that it is not intelligent for 54 of us to go and sit before one gentleman from another place. And I mean, and sometimes we are mistreated.
Yeah.
You know, we are loaded into buses like school kids. You know, and it's not right.
Well, you are summoned. You know,
it's not right. So the decision that we have made as AU is that going forward, if there is going to be a discussion between Africa and any other country, we are going to be represented by the chair, the outgoing chair, the bureau.
Chair of the commission or the chair
and the chair of the Rex, and we have 5 Rex. That should be sufficient for, I mean, a meeting of maybe 6, 7. Yeah. That should be able to represent Africa. And that is the position I am taking as the president of Kenya.
Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am the Kenyan Beast. Of course, we are doing it the African way every day, every time. We're doing it the African way. Now, I'm saying African way because I love Africa, and every day I'm learning something about Africa, and I'm researching something about Africa, and I want to know more about Africa. But I'm very ashamed of African leaders. Something happened that made me think twice, thrice, if our leaders of Africa, they have our interests at heart or they have their own interests at heart. Now, there's a time President William Ruto, Kenyan president, was in a summit in KICC, and he said that it is time African leaders we cease to be summoned like kids to these countries. Like, you know, these summits where African leaders are being called 54 state presidents, or, you know, we are called to negotiate something in the white country, like maybe in Russia, in China. And William Ruto said it's time African Union need to have representative where African leaders are being summoned. That one representative should be sent so that he or she can represent Africa. And people clapped.
We have made the decision that it is not intelligent for 54 of us to go and sit before one gentleman from another place. And
people loved that speech. He got a standing ovation from, you know, from leaders and everybody. Even a lot of African people now said that, you know, Ruto is the man. People say that this is the leader we were waiting. Everyone was happy about the speech. Little did I know it was just a speech. But us like Kenyans, like for me as a Kenyan, I knew this is just something, you know, every leaders can speak. And Ruto is good of speaking, you know, double speaking. Now, lately, like some days back, 48 leaders of Africa, 48 presidents of Africa were in South Korea. They were being summoned in South Korea by one president of South Korea for a summit to discuss how South Korea can get opportunity or can get a lot of minerals from Africa. How South Korea will enter Africa market from getting minerals. 48 state presidents, including William Ruto, including Paul Kagame, Samia Suluhu Hassan president, 48 of them, they were summoned like kids to South Korea with one president of South Korea so that they can discuss how South Korea can get minerals from Africa. Tell me if that is not childish. How? If you want loan from a bank, you as individual, you will go to that bank. The bank will not come to you. South Korea wants something from Africa. They want mineral, they want resources because they don't have those resources. South Korea president could come to Africa, come and meet AU members, come and meet African president in Africa. But because you are being given, I think, $20 billion, all of 48 presidents went to South Korea. Oh my goodness. It's big shame. Whatever you say, I just say it's big shame. As a young African who is rising to see the new Africa, as a young Africa who is rising to see something good coming from Africa, I'm disappointed in African leaders. William Ruto said by himself that they are being called, they are being summoned, and they don't given a chance to talk. They just sit there, given lunch and somewhere to sleep. Now here, one state president of South Korea summoning 54 presidents of Africa. Now 48 went. I don't know why this 8 of them didn't go, but 48 members of Africa going to discuss how South Korea will get minerals from Africa. Why? South Africa president could have come here in Africa. But because our leaders' minds just, the end game is just little tokens here and there, $20 billion, and when you go to sleep, you are going to sleep with something, not angry, hand to mouth. They accepted, and they went. Now, and Ruto went too. He's a man of double words. We cannot trust him. I'm very disappointed. But I believe one day, as Africans, we will rise. Africans, we will know our value. It's like we don't have value anymore. I have something you want. I have something you want. I don't want your money. I can get my money through this something, but we don't not generate cash from our own minerals. I have something you want. I have the potatoes you want. I can decide to have my potatoes and enrich my people with those potatoes. But you are hungry. You are hungry. You want the potatoes. Come to me. Why should I come to your house and it's like you are hungry. Take these potatoes. No. Come to me. African leaders should be ashamed of themselves. Ruto knows this. He was ashamed the first time he went there and he saw like we are summoned like kids as African leaders. Now he was there on the summit. They need to be ashamed. They need to rethink. They need to come to their senses. But because we are being controlled, maybe under some sort of system, that's the reason. But I hope one day all this will end. Tell me what you think on the comment section about this topic. I am the Kenyan Beast. Of course, I'm doing it the African way every day, every time. Peace be with you.